Hello, my dear students of grade 10. Welcome to Kavin English Learning Channel. Today, I'm going to teach you Unit 12 of English Pupils Book. So please take your Pupils Book with you. Let's start our lessons today. Our Unit 12 is based on the topic Success. சக்சஸ் என்ற என்ன பிள்ளைகள் வெற்றி சாதனையை நாங்க சக்சஸ் என்று சொல்லுவோம். ஸோ இந்த யூனிட்ல உங்களுக்கு எல்லாமே சாதனைகளை பற்றியது சக்சஸ் பற்றியது தான் இருக்க போகுது. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லெசன் இஸ் த ரோல் பிளே. கம் லெட்ஸ் ரோல் பிளே திஸ் டயலாக். டீச்சர் ஆஸ்க், வாட் டு யூ திங்க் ஆஃப் திஸ் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்? இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டை பற்றி இந்த வாக்கியத்தை பற்றி நீங்க என்ன நினைக்கிறீங்கன்னு சொல்லி டீச்சர் கேட்கிறார். ரசுனி says, well teacher, does this mean that we have to work hard? நாங்க இதோட மீனிங் நாங்க நல்ல கடின உழைப்பு செய்யணும்ன்றதா? டீச்சர் எக்ஸாக்ட்லி, எனிதிங் எல்ஸ்? நிச்சயமா, வேற என்னாவது என்று கேட்கிறார். கணேசன் says, teacher, it can also mean that no one will be there to create the road of success for us. Right. அவர் சொல்றார், கணேஷ் என்ன சொல்றாருன்னா, எங்களோட சக்சஸுக்கு யாரும் எங்களுக்கு கிரியேட் பண்ணி தர மாட்டாங்க, நாங்க தான் எங்களோட ஓன் சக்சஸை கிரியேட் பண்ணணும்ன்ற மாதிரி அவர் சொல்றார். டீச்சர் ஆஸ்க், ஓகே, எனிதிங் எல்ஸ்? வேற ஏதாவது இருக்கா? சாசி, டீச்சர், ஐ திங்க் இட் ஆல்சோ மீன்ஸ் that people who became successful had to work on their own and not rely on anybody. அதாவது சசி என்ன சொல்றா, டீச்சர் இதுக்கு இன்னொரு மீனிங் இருக்கு. யாராவது சக்சஸ்ஃபுல் ஆகணும்டா அவங்க தங்களுக்காண்டி தாங்களே கஷ்டப்படணும், மெட்டாக்களை எதிர்பார்த்து நிற்க கூடாது என்று சொல்லி சசி சொல்றா. Then teacher says, good, all valid points. Can you find some more sayings related to success? எல்லாமே நல்ல நிச்சயமான உண்மையான நல்ல கருத்துக்களை தான் சொல்லியிருக்கிறீங்க. வேற ஏதாவது சக்சஸ் பற்றியான சொல்ல போறீங்களான்னு டீச்சர் கேட்கிறா. ஓல், எஸ் டீச்சர், வி கேன் டூ தட். ஓம் டீச்சர், நாங்கள் செய்வோம்னு சொல்லி எல்லாருமே சேர்ந்து சொல்றாங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ ப்ளீஸ் ரோல் பிளே திஸ் டயலாக் இன் யுவர் கிளாஸ் ரூம் வித் யுவர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். Activity 1, speaking. Do you think that the given statement is valid one? Give reason. The students found some important sayings. Read them aloud. Right. ஒரு பெரியவர்களால் சொல்லப்பட்ட ஒவ்வொரு கூற்றுக்களை ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கிறாங்க. இப்போ நீங்க என்ன செய்ய போறீங்கன்னா வாசிச்சு போட்டு இதை நீங்க ஏற்றுக்கொள்றீங்களா என்று சொல்ல போறீங்க. அதுக்கான ரீசனையும் சொல்ல போறீங்க. ஆர் கருணானந்தர், the Olympic spirit is not to win but to take part. So I came there, I took part in the 10,000 meter and completed my rounds. Winston Churchill, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Helen Keller, we can do anything we want to if we stick to it long enough. Colin Powell, there are no secrets to success. It is a result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. Alexander the Great, there is nothing impossible to him who will try. Thomas Alva Edison, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Mahatma Gandhi, live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. So these are the quotes. So statements, read carefully. There is no royal road to success. I think the given statement is a valid one. The reasons: the road to success is not straight. There are curves, bumps, and red lights, which means there could be failures, confusions, and disturbances. But if we have determination, perseverance, and confidence, we can reach success. To achieve success, there should be a methodical approach. First, set your goal. Secondly, explore your abilities. Third, organize your time and develop yourself according to them. This approach depends on the nature of individuals. So write down these points also in your exercise book. Activity 2. Now match the sayings with their general meaning. Right, இப்போ உங்களுக்கு அந்த வாக்கியங்களை தந்திருக்குது, அதை யார் சொன்னவங்கன்னு சொல்லி நீங்க மேட்ச் பண்ண போறீங்க. You have to work hard to be successful. Colin Powell. Anything can be done if you try your best. Karunananda, Helen Keller, Alexander the Great. You will be successful if you learn from your mistakes. Winston Churchill. You must never give up on your goal until you reach it. Thomas Alva Edison. What is important is not how long you will live, but how much you will learn. Mahatma Gandhi. Write down these answers also in your exercise book. Learning point. Indirect speech. நாங்கள் பிள்ளைகள் ஏற்கனவே நாங்கள் முதல் சாப்டர்ஸில் டிரெக்ட் ஸ்பீச் இன்டிரெக்ட் ஸ்பீச் பற்றி நாங்கள் பார்த்துருக்குறோம். அதுக்குரிய சின்ன விளக்கம் தான் நீங்கள் தந்திருக்கு பார்ப்போம். The students described their future plans. Rasuni said, I like to work hard. I will become a successful scientist. Direct speech. You can report this direct statement in the following manner. Note the change of the present tense verb into past. Like, will, would. Rasuni said that she liked to work hard and would become a successful scientist. That is the indirect speech. Activity 3. Now write the following reported speech and 2 more sentences on your own. Ganesh said, I want to be a professor and I will never give up my idea. Ganesh said that he wanted to be a professor and he would never give up his idea. Sasi said, I hope to become an owner of a large company and I know I can make it. Sasi said that she hoped to become an owner of a large company and she knew she could. She said that she would serve her country. She said that she wished to study abroad. She said that she wished to study abroad. So write down this example also in your exercise book. Activity 4. Speaking. Can you tell something about these people? Nick Fujic, Jessica Cox. இவங்களை பற்றி ஏதாவது தெரியுமா உங்களுக்கு? இந்த படத்தை பார்த்தீங்கன்னா தெரியும். அவங்க எவ்வளவு இன்னபிலிட்டி இருந்தாலும் சாதனை படைத்தாக்கள்லாம் அவங்க. சரி, let's see about them. Activity 5. Collect some information about these personalities using the internet, newspaper or magazine and make a presentation about them. Find name, country, physical challenge, career, how he or she became successful. அந்த ரெண்டு பேரை பற்றிய படத்தை பார்த்துறீங்க. நீங்கள் நெட்டில் அவங்களோட பேரை தேடி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பிள்ளைகள் உங்களுக்கு சரியான இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கிடைக்கும். அதை வச்சுக்கொண்டு ஒரு பேராகிராஃப் எழுத சொல்லியிருக்கு. Come, let's see how to write it. Nick Vujicic. International motivational speaker, Nick was born in Melbourne, Australia in 1982. Nick does not have arms and legs. Another person who does not have limbs at birth may live with anger and disappointment. But Nick is the opposite. While growing up, Nick struggled mentally, emotionally, and physically. He was bullied at school too, but he was able to face challenges in life and become positive. He became a motivational speaker because he can deliver speeches interestingly and optimistically. Nick loves to paint, swim, skydive, and surf. He has also published his memoir, Love Without Limits, which is an international bestseller. So, my dear students, write this paragraph about Nick in your exercise book. Okay, Jessica Cox, a real-life superwoman. Jessica was born in February 1983 in Vista, Arizona. Her parents' hearts were broken when they first saw their baby's body. Due to a rare birth defect, Jessica was born without upper limbs. But somehow they overcame challenges as a family. Jessica grew up courageously. She never gave up. She did not let her birth defect limit her abilities. After a challenging journey, today Jessica is a motivational speaker, writer, and a philanthropist. Besides, she is a pilot, third-degree black belt martial artist, cyclist, and high-level athlete. She became the first armless person ever to obtain a pilot's license. She also completed her first solo flight. She is a tireless worker who has a drive for achieving goals. Cox is an absolute inspiration for the entire world. So write down this instruction also in your exercise book. Activity 6, Reading and Speaking Activity. The teacher asked the students of the grade 10 class to read on successful persons and write an essay on the person who inspired me most. Two friends talk about a newspaper article they have read on a famous person. Role play the dialogue. Right. Here is a dialogue. Let's read it. Rasuni asks, "Hi Yoga, what's up?" Yoga says, "Well, I read the newspaper as usual." Rasuni says, "Have you found anything interesting to write our essay?" Yoga says, "Of course, an article on a famous artist." Rasuni, "My word, I think you have read the same article that inspired me." Yoga, "What do you mean?" Rasuni says, "Okay, can I guess what you read?" Yoga, "Sure, go on guessing. I bet you can't tell me." Rasuni asks, "Why not? It's about Charlie Chaplin. Am I right? Am I correct?" Yoga says, "Wow, well done. How did you guess it? Did you read it too?" Then Rasuni says, "Yes, it said that he started his career at a very early age." Yoga, "Yes." Rasuni asks, "Do you have the paper with you?" Yoga, "Yes. And you know what I did?" Rasuni, "What did you do?" Yoga, "I went to the library and borrowed his autobiography." Rasuni, "Oh, great. Now you can write about him." Yoga says, "We will get together and write." Okay, role play this dialogue with your friends. And now it's time to write the answers. Discuss the answers to the following. Name the two friends, Rasuni and Yoga. Do you think that the two friends are interested in something? Why? Yes, they are interested in finding information because they have to write an essay. Third question. What is the name of the famous person mentioned in the dialogue? Charlie Chaplin. Do you think that the person mentioned in the dialogue is a successful person? Why? Yes, I think that the person mentioned in the dialogue is a successful person because he has written an autobiography. Do you think that it is necessary to live in an urban area or a town or big city to succeed? Give reasons. No, I do not think that it is necessary to live in a big town to be successful, because there are many people who were born in rural areas and become successful later in life. Okay students, write down these answers also in your exercise book. Activity 7 is a reading activity. Given below is a part of yoga's essay. Read it carefully, paying attention to the highlighted words. The person who inspired me most. There are many famous people in this world. People can be famous for many reasons. First, a person can excel in one area and become famous. Also, he or she can invent something and become famous. However, there are some practical people around us who show us that we can do many things. Moreover, they prove us that one can become successful not only in one area but also in many different fields. Sir Charles Spencer Chaplin, or commonly known as Charlie, was an English actor, comedian and filmmaker who became world famous, has proved this very fact. Recently, I read about him in a newspaper. This great person once said, "You'll never find a rainbow if you are looking down." This statement shows how optimistic he is. Sir Charles Spencer Chaplin was born on 16th April 1889 in Walworth, London, in the United Kingdom. His parents were singers and actors. After his father's death, his family had to face many challenges. As a result, his mother struggled financially. Hence, Charlie's childhood can be described as one with poverty and hardships. However, his mother earned the living by performing on stage. The situation became worse after the illness of Charlie's mother, Hannah Chaplin. He had to start work at the age of 9. All what he inherited from both his parents were put into practice. Small Charlie, with power and talent, made him a stage actor and comedian. At the age of 19, he moved to United States and joined Fred Karno Company. Charlie could win the hearts of the audience very soon. In 1913, he entered the cinema world. Activity 8, it is a writing activity. Yoga has not finished his essay. Use the following points that Yoga gathered to complete the essay. Charlie Chaplin started work at the age of 9, performed on stage, became a stage actor and comedian, went to the United States, joined Fred Karno Company at the age of 19, entered the cinema world in 1913, became very famous, everybody began to demand it. 1917, became an independent film producer, produced silent films very popular, The Kid, A Woman of Paris, The Gold Rush, and The Circus are some of the most popular. Passed away on 25th December 1977 at the age of 88. With time, Charlie Chaplin became very famous in the world and he was in high demand. He did not stop being an actor. In 1917, he became an independent film producer. He started producing silent films which became very popular. Some of his most popular films are The Kid, A Woman of Paris, The Gold Rush, and The Circus. Having entertained the world with his talent, he passed away on 25th December 1977 at the age of 88. So my dear students, write down this activity also in your exercise book. Activity 9. Write a short essay on Dr. C.W.W. Kanagara, following the guidelines and finding more information. Dr. C.W.W. Kanagara, born on October 13, 1884, at Randombe in Ambalangoda, first worked as a teacher, became a lawyer in 1910, founder member of the Ceylon National Congress, formed with the aim of obtaining independence for Sri Lanka, Minister of Education from 1931 to 1947, known as the father of free education in Sri Lanka. Now let's see how to write about him. Christopher William Vijayakon Kannangara was a prominent Sri Lankan politician and lawyer. He was born in Ranbode, Ambalangoda on 13th October 1884. He became the first Minister of Education in the State Council of Ceylon. He is considered as the father of free education because of his contribution to open education to children from all levels of society. He was an exemplary character from childhood. Due to his excellent academic performance, he won a scholarship to Richmond College, Galle. Kannangara was regarded as an excellent all-round student at Richmond, leading in mathematics at the Cambridge Senior Examination, captaining the first 11 cricket team, playing in the school soccer team, in addition to being a fine debater and an actor. Initially, he worked as a teacher and as a lawyer. Following his school career, he was first elected to the Ceylon Legislative Council in 1923 and then to the State Council. He is also the founder member of the Ceylon National Congress, formed to obtain independence to Sri Lanka. His tenure and education as Education Minister was from 1931 to 1947. The educational reforms introduced by Dr. C.W.W. Kanagara benefited thousands of underprivileged students in rural parts of the country. He also began a central colleges scheme which established high-quality secondary schools in rural areas of the country. Out of many valuable suggestions by Dr. Kanagara, the most vital is the introduction of a curriculum for the child which would develop its head, heart and hands. In other words, he believed that the education of the emotion is as necessary as the education of intellect and practical ability for the well-being of the child. If such concepts are applied at all times in a child's education, we will always have strong and balanced individuals to take the country forward. Therefore, many generations of school children in this country owe this great personality. Okay, dear students, write down this essay also about Dr. C.W.W. Kanagara in your exercise book. Okay, my dear students, hope you all enjoyed and understood today's Unit 12 of English Pupils book very well. So please write down all the answers in your exercise book and study well. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. I will meet you soon with an interesting lesson later. Bye.